Good evening and many thanks for joining us. I am Ansmane Sonyasi and this is QTV News coming to you live from our studios on Caraba Avenue. Here are the main news headlines. Pilgrims, including the Gambian contingent, have performed the symbolic stoning of the devil at Mina, known as the Jamarat. Gambia participates and partners organize training for members of the National Assembly's Finance and Public Accounts Committee and Public Enterprise Committee respectively around transparency and accountability in state-owned enterprises. The National Social Protection Secretariat under the Office of the Vice President convened a two-day regional social protection forum in URR. And in sports news, Gambian wrestler Gabriel Sow has won gold at the ongoing African Beach Games in Tunisia. Stay tuned for more on these and other stories. Pilgrims have performed the symbolic stoning of the devil at Mina, known as the Jamarat. The ritual begins on the day of Eid al-Adha and lasts for 3 days. Babakar Sise witnessed the occasion and he now reports.
The stoning of the devil began on Wednesday morning, the day of Eid al-Adha, commonly known as Tobaski in the Gambia. Prior to this, pilgrims left Arafah and spent the night at Muzdalifah, where each pilgrim collected pebbles or stones in preparation of the stoning of Shaitan. Three Jamarats or pillars will be stoned at Mina in the next consecutive 3 days, beginning with the biggest pillar called Jamara al-Akbar, to be followed by the medium and then the small pillar. Jamarat is the place where the devil is said to have appeared before Prophet Ibrahim to convince him not to slaughter his son Ismail after he was commanded by Allah. After the stoning, pilgrims will retire to their tents. Then the man should either shave his head or cut his hair, and the woman should cut the length of a fingertip from her hair. Pilgrims will also sacrifice their Tobaski rams at Mina here. But unlike the Gambia, where each family head slaughters their rams, here it is done on behalf of pilgrims by agents of the Saudi authorities at a special slaughterhouse. The pilgrims will continue stoning the remaining 2 pillars in the next 2 days and then finally leave for Mecca to perform their second tawaf, known as Tawaful Ifada. This will be on Friday to complete the 5 days of Hajj rituals. Babakar Sise, QTV News, Mina, Saudi Arabia.
Now, Gambia participates in partnership with the U.S. Embassy Banjul office. Last Friday organized training for members of the Gambia's National Assembly's Finance and Public Accounts Committee and the Public Enterprise Committee respectively, aimed at reinforcing transparency and accountability in state-owned enterprises. Alusise reports.
Members of these National Assembly committees play an important oversight role over government, particularly state-owned enterprises such as the Gambia Post Authority and the Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation, among others. However, to effectively carry out their mandate, they need to build their capacity in terms of scrutinizing those SOE's operations, budget allocation and expenditure. Lamin Diba, an economist with Gambia Participates, hopes the training will enhance the functional capacity of members of the 2 parliamentary committees.
The ultimate goal of Gambia Participates for facilitating this workshop is to help reinforce transparency and accountability among state enterprises in order to reduce revenue shortfalls, increase productivity, and enhance delivery of quality products and services for the citizenry.
Deputizing for the Clerk of the National Assembly, Khalifa Mbai, Deputy Clerk for Legal and Procedural Matters, the National Assembly of the Gambia, praised the partnership between Gambia Participates and the National Assembly as being cordial. He recognized regular capacity building as important in the work of the committee members to effectively scrutinize the SOEs.
As we were aware, the beginning of this legislature saw that the turnover was very high. We quite have a huge number of new members. So it is always prudent as Office of the Clerk, and our primary function is to ensure that these new coming NAMs, and of course the returning NAMs as well, we provide training and refresher training to equip them in their due execution of their mandate as legislature and scrutiny functions.
The law provides that within 3 months of the end of the financial year, a public enterprise must submit an annual report to the National Assembly on its business and operations during the year. Lamin J. Sane, the National Assembly member for Brikama South, who also doubles as the chairperson of the Public Enterprise Committee, applauded Gambia Participates for this opportunity while urging his fellow lawmakers to make the best use of the opportunity.
If you look at the situation of the public enterprises in the country, the state-owned enterprises is a bit very, very difficult. And I believe the resource person and the team will seriously work on making sure that all the remaining state-owned enterprises sign this performance contract with the president, which is extremely important. Not also forgetting putting in place what we call the dividend policy is important. Thank God this year, 2023 budget, we have over 360 million coming as a dividend. So if we have a policy and the commission is in place, we believe that this SOA will perform if we conduct our oversight as expected together with the commission and their board, so that they can be paying dividend into the consolidated fund and also providing us that qualitative service that we need to serve the Gambia.
The National Assembly has passed the SOE bill, which was enacted into law by the President. The Act provides for the establishment of a commission which is being worked on. It is hoped that the outcome of the training conducted by expert trainer Madi Sise, Director of the Directorate of the SOEs at the Ministry of Finance, will increase the knowledge of the members and the quality of their scrutiny of state-owned enterprises. Reporting for QTV News, I am Aliu Sise.
Now, the National Social Protection Secretariat Office, under the Office of the Vice President, convened a 2-day regional social protection forum in URR. The team also conducted field visits to project intervention sites to get first-hand information on how the project is implemented and its impact. Our reporter Alaji A.F. Jallo was with the team and Hina reports.
At the opening ceremony, the permanent secretary at the Office of the Vice President, Ms. Kodu El Jaban Senghor, explained what propelled the regional social protection convergence.
Today's convergence is a demonstration of the government of the Gambia's commitment and dedication to improving and developing the social protection sector in the Gambia. The gathering we are witnessing today is significant for many reasons. It is important given the limited level of awareness on social protection issues generally, and the National Social Protection Policy in particular at the regional level.
Governor of URR, Sambaba, expresses delight at the convergence and commitment of his office to supporting social protection, and also highlighted some social protection interventions in URR.
There have been numerous social protection interventions here, ranging from the National Disaster Management Cash support to the victims of drought, the bi-monthly NAFA cash transfer program, the IOM distribution of improved cooking stove, to some beneficiary communities, example Sabusre, and a host of other safety nets that our people are benefiting from.
During the field visit to Tumana Agency for Development, TAD, Dembakunda Lower Basic School and Kren in URR, the beneficiaries mentioned their challenges and the impact of the social protection.
Their visit is signify a lot for me as a person and for the organization in general and all other people who are interested to collaborate or support this organization in any means. It's a motivation and it's an encouragement on what we are doing.
This feeding program has played a vital role in the school here, because if you look at it before, the school enrollment was dropping drastically. But with the intervention of this new project, this homegrown feeding program, the enrollment has increased. Every day we are enrolling students, especially in the ECD component.
UNICEF, they have been very, very, very supportive, because they are the one that, through NANA, they help us with the feeds that we use to feed the children, like the F75, the plumping nut, the F100, and the Resomal that we are using for the nutrition rehabilitation process.
After the field visits, the national coordinator with National Social Protection Secretariat, Mamadou Diba, and Ousseynou Sarr, the social protection officer with UNICEF, gave their impression.
The main thrust of the policy is to see how it is done at the grassroots level. And I'm sure you also observed in the field visits when we went, we were able to see how components of the social protection policy are practiced by government, by NGOs, and by other development partners. So social protection is a cross-cutting issue, and that is why this convergence here is very important to see at the regional level how is it done.
It's really impressive. At least something is happening. And when something is happening, you're bound to come across challenges to improve. And we have come across successes, we've come across challenges that should be eye-opener to both government and development partners to work towards improving those areas.
Reporting for QTV News, I am Alaji F. Jallo.
And that report there by Alaji F. Jallo will lead us to the commercial break, but we will be right back.
QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate, others follow. To make sure your company's products and services reach your potential customers, it is essential that you choose the right channel for your marketing purposes. QTV has the widest reach locally and beyond, and we can give your business the visibility it needs. Call QTV Marketing on +220 324 4444 or email us at marketing@qtv.gm and take your business to the world.
Welcome back after the commercial break. Be reminded you're watching QTV News coming to you live from our studios on Caraba Avenue. Now, Marina International School over the weekend held its annual graduation in a colorful ceremony at the Sadauda Caraba Jawara Conference Center with the theme, The Reality of Failure and How to Keep Going Ahead Despite Setbacks. Lamin Alaji Funding Dabo tells us more.
2023. 79 students graduated, out of which 4 were from the 7th form and 75 were from the 5th form. Out of the 75 5th form students, 25 graduated with honors, while 50 graduated with diplomas. The chairperson of the school's Board of Governors, Mr. Alpha Barry, in delivering his welcoming remarks, expressed delight for witnessing this historic day.
I want to take a moment to acknowledge our exceptional teachers and staff, your unwavering commitment to our students, and to the parents, guardians, and families present here today. Thank you. Your steadfast support, your belief in your children, and your trust in Marina International School have been instrumental in bringing us to this day. To our dear graduates, as you step into the world, remember that your time at Marina School has prepared you well for the journey ahead.
Madam Lain Nassif, the guest of honor, spoke about the significance of the team, the reality of failure, and how to keep going ahead despite setbacks.
Failure teaches us important lessons about ourselves, our ability, and the world around us. It pushes us to examine our shortcomings, question the way we do things, and hopefully help us change and grow as individuals. Every setback you will face in life presents an opportunity for growth, improvement, and development. It is only through failure that you will gain resilience, determination, and hopefully the wisdom necessary to overcome any future challenges.
As one of the mothers who attended their child's graduation, Madam Rohi Bite was in a joyous mood.
To see our children graduating today, it's been a long journey, and it's not an easy journey. We've all gone through it, but they have made it to this day. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We have to praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for guiding them throughout the process and throughout the journey to be here as students graduating from high school.
Speaking to QTV after the event, Ansmana Dabo, a father of one of the graduating students, thanked Allah for making the day a dream come true.
We just have to continue, be as parents and then pray for the kids and guide them in the right path. And then with Allah's blessing, inshallah, I'm sure we'll all gather either elsewhere for other graduations like the, BScs, MScs, and PhDs.
Anissa Marina delivered the vote of thanks on behalf of her fellow students.
I'd like to extend our gratitude to the school board, the administration, and ancillary staff, of course. All those who worked behind the scenes to create such a nurturing environment for us.
The event was attended by the school's board of governors, management and staff, distinguished guests, parents, family members, and friends of the graduating students. Reporting for QTV News, Lamin Alajfandin Dabu.
Now, the Association of Public Health Officers in URR organized community engagements and school visits to sensitize the people and raise awareness of the role of public health officers in our communities. Here's Alaji Abe Jallo again.
The Association of Public Health Officers in URR organized a one-day community engagement with the public and students at Nasir Ahmadiyya School to showcase the roles and responsibilities of public health officers in health promotion and disease prevention within our communities. The event brought together all public health officers in the region. The program began with a march past across the streets of Basse to Basse District Hospital. During the meeting with the students, the assistant public officer in the Basse, Modi Jao, explained the roles and the impact of public health officers, especially before and during emergencies.
As public health officers, we are always in help. We are always helping those in need. How is that? As I give example earlier, when COVID-19 hit and the world was in need, we came out, we fought, we bring out ways in which we can prevent ourselves to make sure that every other person is safe. In that, we put ourselves and our families' lives in risk to make sure that the world is safe.
The Regional Health Promotion and Education Officer, Kelefa Kande, said the purpose of the activity is to raise awareness of the work and importance of public health officers in our communities.
A list of activities that we have identified to showcase the work of public health in the country, so that people are aware what public health officers are doing, despite the fact that the work that we are doing is visible to some, but some other people don't know what are the specific roles of public health. And more so, the idea is to bring the unity among public health officers, to celebrate the association, because we have an association of public health and environmental health inspectors in the country.
Mr. Kande further explained the roles of public health officers and the measures taken to safeguard themselves and their communities before and during outbreaks of public health emergencies or pandemics.
A motivated public health officers, their role in preventing diseases, so that we can also prevent future pandemics. So it have a great impact on the lives of the people, because as if you know, health is in 3 sectors. We have the preventive aspect, the curative aspect, and the research aspect. So we are on the preventive aspect, which is the cheapest of health care. If you prevent people from diseases, very few people will go to the hospital for treatment. So that's our role.
The Regional Health Promotion and Education Officer also made a special appeal to government to investigate the plight of public health officers.
As a healthcare worker, whosoever is serving humanity, you cannot pay them in terms of monetary. Because if you serve humanity, you serve God. And you cannot pay somebody who is serving God. But you can motivate the individual, tap his shoulder, thank you for what you are doing. It will motivate the person to do the work that he is doing. So, and it's the responsibility of government to tap on the shoulders of public health officers, provide facilities that can be able to help them in their work. If the facilities are provided, so they will do their work as how it is needed.
Public health is one of the greatest things a government can invest in. As early prevention is relatively inexpensive, it can prevent having to address dire and expensive healthcare problems later. Reporting for QTV News, I am Alaji A.F. Jallo.
And from the report there by Alaji A.F. Jallo, now on to some exciting sports news. The Gambia's national anthem was heard for the first time at the ongoing second African Beach Games in Tunisia. This is thanks to wrestler Jibril Chow, who won the gold medal in the men's 70-kilogram category. More in this report.
Wrestler Jibril Chow had to go through 5 tough contests to emerge victorious in his wrestling category. In his first bout, Chow overcame Mahmoud Mejaba of Algeria in a closely fought contest. His next opponent was another North African. This time, it was home fighter Mohamed Ali Zorgi of Tunisia, whom he defeated by a score of 4-2. In round 3, Chow edged out John Leopold of Mauritius by a score of 3-2. This victory took Chow into the semi-final, where he overcame Madi Latouf of the Comoros. Waiting for Chow in the final was Yah Mohamed Ndong of Senegal. It was to prove to be yet another tough battle, even though Chow had gotten this far with an injured shoulder, which he sustained in his second bout. In the final, Chow dug deep to overcome his Senegalese opponent and clinched the gold with a 3-2 scoreline. Among those to offer congratulations was Gambia's Sports Minister Bakary Badji, who posted on his Facebook page, "Congratulations to our wrestler Jibril Chow, his coach and the association for making history in Tunisia by winning the gold medal in the 70 kg category of the wrestling at the Second Africa Beach Games." End of quote. This, in truth, is a great victory for Jibril Chow and will give a boost to the Gambia Wrestling Association. The Africa Beach Games features 30 events, with the competition running from the 23rd to the 30th of June 2023 in Hammamet, Tunisia. For QTV News, I am Adi Darami.
Well, congratulations to Jibril Chow for a much-deserved gold medal. And I'm afraid that's all about it for this bulletin. But before we take a leave of you, here's a recap from main headlines. Pilgrims, including the Gambian contingent, have performed the symbolic stoning of the devil at Mina, known as Jamrat. Gambia participates and partners organize training for members of the National Assembly's Finance and Public Accounts Committee and Public Enterprise Committee, respectively, around transparency and accountability in state-owned enterprises. The National Social Protection Secretariat Office of the Vice President convened a 2-day regional social protection forum in URR. And in sports news, Gambian wrestler Jibril Chow has won gold at the ongoing African Beach Games in Tunisia. That's all for this bulletin. Do join us tomorrow for more news. Thanks for watching.